In this video, we're going to take a look at a set of fully coated AC Delco rotors that have been through 2 winters. The coating on these is aimed at helping prevent rust. We'll see if it's worth it for you to spend extra on fully coated rotors. First up, I'll remove the wheels and the brake calipers so we can get a better look at the rotors. I could go farther than this and remove the caliper bracket so we could fully take the rotor off, but I'm not going to do that because on this vehicle, you're supposed to replace the caliper bracket bolts every time you take them out because they are torque to yield bolts. I know a lot of people reuse them, but I don't want to either replace these ones or put them through another torque cycle. Like I mentioned, these rotors have been through 2 winters, and the last one was pretty bad, so they've been exposed to lots of snow and ice and tons of road salt. And I just checked my maintenance log, and I installed these rotors 30,000 miles ago. The coating on these rotors actually makes installation a little bit easier than uncoated rotors. You don't have to worry about cleaning them at all. You just install them and the pads scrub off the coating here on the swept area. You can see the areas where the coating is still intact. It's this lighter gray color, and we can also tell where it's starting to break down. Here around the face of the rotor, we can see that it's breaking down. We're getting rust starting. Also here at the base of the hat, it has broken down and we're getting surface rust. It's held up really well here on the sides of the hat. It's fully intact around there. And of course here on the face of the rotor, it's fine because it's pretty much always covered by the wheel. Here, the coating has worn away quite a bit on the edge of the rotor and down into the vanes, so there's starting to be a good bit of surface rust on the edge of the rotor and in the air cooling vanes. I used a flashlight and looked down inside the hat of the rotor as much as I could through here, and it seems to be holding up pretty similarly to the rest of these areas. This is the passenger side, which for whatever reason has held up a little bit better. There is still rust starting in similar places here, in a couple spots on the face of the rotor, and down here at the base of the hat. Pretty much the same deal here on the passenger side. It's worn away almost completely on this edge of the rotor, so there's a good bit of surface rust there, and it's also mostly wearing away down here in the vanes. So after taking a close look at these rotors, what do I think? Well, these are the AC Delco Advantage line, which is AC Delco's cheaper line of parts. So even though I paid a little extra to get the coated rotors, these were still pretty affordable. And yes, I am starting to get some surface rust here because the coating is wearing away, but if I did not have the coated rotors, this rust would be so much worse. I'm definitely happy with how these have performed, and at this point, I would definitely buy them again. What do you guys think? Was it worth it to spend some extra on these coated rotors? Let me know in the comments down below, and while you're down there, hit that like button and that subscribe button. And thanks for watching.